What is a meta description used for in WordPress? The meta description is the description beneath the title in search results. So for example, we're looking at Google right now. I did a search for WordPress training in Denver, Colorado. And in the results, we get some ads, and the first organic search result is my company, WordPress training in Denver, Colorado, Emily Journey. So that's the title. The paragraph or the partial sentences just below the title, that's called the meta description. So this meta description is WordPress training equips you with the knowledge and skills required to manage your WordPress website with confidence. Okay, so that's the meta description. What is that? How do we edit that? Is it helpful for SEO? Does it help you get found? Does it help someone want to click through to your website? So first of all, the place to edit that is in your post editor in WordPress, and it's usually an option provided with your SEO plugin. So just about every website has a free plugin added to the site, and it could be a Yoast SEO or all-in-one SEO. So those two plugins are free. I use all-in-one SEO. And one of the most important things that it allows me to do is to customize that meta description. So, and if it's not customized, then Google will just take the first few sentences of the post, which isn't usually terrible, but sometimes it is. And so it's, and the first sentence of my post happens to also be the meta description for this post. But if you want to customize it, have a complete sentence, have control over that message, that's a good idea. So in the all-in-one SEO plugin, as well as with Yoast, it's going to be one of the first options for editing when you scroll down past the post editor to the plugin settings. So this is all-in-one SEO. You see a preview of the meta description here. You see the post title, and then here's the meta description where I can type in exactly what I'd like for the meta description to say. So right now it's 158 characters, and the recommended max is 160. So this meta description is don't waste another minute on tutorials that don't apply to your site. Get personalized Denver WordPress training with Emily Journey. Follow-up support included. So that's actually a new meta description. So it doesn't actually match the one that shows up here. So this is the old one that's still showing up in Google, so in the Google search results. So WordPress, so this is slightly different. I decided to change it. So, and the reason I decided to change it is because I want the meta description to be more compelling. So that's the key to a meta description. Why would you even want to change your meta description? Why does it matter? Why don't you just let Google use the first few words of your blog post? And so it's because you want people to choose your listing in Google ahead of the one above it. So the key with a meta description is to make it compelling instead of boring, right? Or instead of looking and reading just like everyone else's. And so whatever I read there, it's a limited space. It needs to be compelling. It needs to clearly state that, yes, this is what I'm looking for, right? That very practical reason to click through is that, oh yeah, this will be the website that has what I'm looking for, or something close. It's worth clicking on. But also why you should click on this one as opposed to the one that's ranked higher. So that, because you want not, people will, the advantage of ranking number one. Well, if you want to rank up number one of the things that will be helpful is when people consistently choose your listing ahead of maybe something that's ranked 1, 2, 3. If you're ranked number 4 and people consistently skip over 1, 2, and 3 and click on yours because the meta description is so compelling, that is going to help your ranking. So there's an indirect impact on SEO. Keywords in your meta description have no impact on ranking. So you don't need to focus on whether or not you have enough keywords or the keyword itself at all. It just needs to be a compelling reason to click through on yours. And so, so this is an example of a meta description that is not customized. And you'll know that because it's really just grabbing the first couple of sentences, and then because there's a character limit, it gets cut off. So whenever you see a meta description that's been cut off and then you just see the ellipsis, ... you know it's been cut off. It hasn't been customized using a plugin tool. So here's one that is customized. It ends in a sentence. And here's one not customized. It's not a complete sentence. It's probably not exactly the message that they would like to communicate. Same thing here, right? So it's, probably just the first sentence or two on the page. And so that's when you can tell whether or not the meta description has been customized in the website. And so this is the old meta description. The new meta description, I think, is more compelling because it's talking about waste time, a valuable resource, right? So don't waste another minute on tutorials that don't apply to your site. Get personalized Denver WordPress training with Emily Journey, follow-up support included. I don't know about you, but that would make me want to click through on that one. So I'm hoping, right? Now, how long is it going to take before Google gets the message and updates the meta description and search results? It's hard to say. So I've seen it take a couple of days, weeks, even months. And so we don't really have control over how quickly Google decides to update that meta description. Even after it has re-indexed the page, it may not update the meta description. So that's not a guarantee just because you're getting the page re-indexed. Okay, stick with me. We'll figure out WordPress and SEO together.